outside the pocket. That is dropped. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. They've got it. Getting the turnover and taking over beyond the 35. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards on that play. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. To throw is Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And now it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Hall. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. This one not quite on target. And too much, and one falls incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary, they've got to keep this drive alive.
On 3rd and long, here's Klubnik. That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Next pass, intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick 1st down.
Well, they call him Sonic for a reason. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, the last couple seasons since he's come in the league, he's about as electric as it gets. And he's going to continue to be the main focal point of this offense. And even with everybody keying on him, he can still find a way to dominate.
Oh, and he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A long one from Gibbs. 37 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Now, Goff. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Back at the 38-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd down, and they need 7.
Black 20.
To throw is Goff. This one complete. It's to Small. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 76.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Black 20. 14. 14.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
begins with a run, and it's all. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down. Klubnik now from the gun. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Down the sideline. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Goff to throw on first down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff to throw. He's got a man all alone. That's Tasman. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. That is caught at the 3. That'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Jets take over.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here is Klubnik on first and 10. That's caught. It's Omar Cooper. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On first and 10, it is Klubnik. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Jack Fox.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. To throw is Klubnik. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. Escaping to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And let's give him 4 on that scramble as they get a little bit closer for this 3rd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the 1st down. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. Value free. Value.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
120. Ric Flair.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
That's another.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'll imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
180. We're good. We're good.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. 1st down.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 3rd and 2.
Go, tonight. Value one. Hold on. Check.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7.
Like 20. Two.
Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. And you can see him with the ball in the air there, Mike. He's kind of leaning. He's hoping that ball would come back. It ends up catching a piece of that upright, but he's able to get it to go through.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 7. Out of the gun. Here is Klubnik. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down. Play fake, and here's Klubnik. Out to his right. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
On 2nd They'll look underneath for Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Klubnik. And he will score again. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Cade York to kick off for the Jets.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
DC. Hold on.
On first down, it's Goff. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hall. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Handoff, here comes Hall. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
I'll pick up the 2 yards. First down, New York.
Klubnik. The pressure gonna heave in on him. He will go down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Play action. Here's Klubnik. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down, Jets.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down. Play fake. They're going to throw with Klubnik. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws, and as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Trying the left side, here's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Klubnik now from the gun. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
You know, these are the kind of games, Mike, that when you look at the scoreboard, it has to dictate a little bit of your decision-making. And, you know, with both teams moving the ball as well as they have and scoring as well as they have, I'm not sure how much 3 points is going to wind up helping you in the long run. So I do understand just continuing to accumulate points, but it feels like this is a touchdown game.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Like 20, 17, 17.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
A run here with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Like 20.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Makes the score Lions 41, Jets 38. Jets
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They give to Hall. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
New York.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, Klubnik. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Lions.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Goff to throw on first down. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Klubnik. Short one, caught by Sadiq. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Klubnik. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Klubnik to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again. Klubnik. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
The quarterback.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
And 15.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st and 10, it is Klubnik. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air is Klubnik on 3rd down. To the right side, and it's hauled in by Sadiq. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
13 yards.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Out of the gun, here is Klubnik. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick. This one gathered in by the hands team. Again, this is not over yet. Still 3 timeouts for the defense, but they cannot allow a first down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions tack on one more to their lead.
The score of Lions 55, Jets 45. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. That one caught by Wilson.
Klubnik's pass complete.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Klubnik. Now they'll set up the screen to Mitchell out wide. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
A gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Complete to Adonai Mitchell. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Klubnik to the air once more. The throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Of 15.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Klubnik. Looking middle, and he's got Sadiq. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Looking to throw again is Klubnik. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's Klubnik. That's to the end zone, intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.